But shifting focus to the headlines coming in from the Go First resolution plan, the latest being that the petition has been admitted by NCLT. They have talked about giving full protection under the moratorium, no recovery process to be initiated by the lessors, and there would be no layoffs as well. But how would the entire trajectory pan out? Let's try and understand that with Mr. Ashish Pyasi. He's the associate partner at Dheer & Dheer Associates. Ashish, hi, thank you so much for joining us. Just wanted to understand to begin with, what kind of timeline should we with this, with respect to this resolution, and when they say there is going to be no layoffs, how is it going to actually pan out? Because doesn't seem like that the company has the funds to make the salary payments at this point of time.
Hello, thank you for inviting me to this. See, I tell you, generally the timelines are 180 days, the initial period, which is generally provided for the resolution of the entire process. The process needs to be completed in 180 days. Secondly, if the committee of creditors, once it is being formed within a month's time, if they want, they can give another extension of 90 days for the completion of the resolution process. Now, generally what happens is, if they have some buyers in, they are interested to buy it immediately if the prospective suitors are there, then it is possible that the process can be completed maybe in lesser than 6 months' time also. Because if you recollect, in Jet Airways also, attempt was made to expedite the entire process. However, for some challenges or the other, it could not be completed on the fast-track basis also. Now, with regard to layoffs, as we all know, the process provides that the company should be kept as a going concern. And if the operations are continued the way it is right now, then I don't think so there will be any layoffs as such.
Ashish, just wanted to understand, because there are reports emerging of prospective buyers and suitors to large players in the space. Just want to understand that the current liability, how does that transfer? Is it like the entire liability along with the promoter stake, or the lenders also have a say in the transaction?
So I'll tell you how it works out. Generally, when IBC proceedings are initiated, all the liabilities, as on the date of the commencement of the insolvency proceedings, all the liabilities stand, freezed on that particular date, and then the claims will be called for, and the liabilities will be dealt in the resolution plan. Now, the resolution plan will deal with the liabilities as on that particular date, which is pertaining to the company. And say suppose if the liability is 100 rupees and the resolution plan is only for 30 or 40 rupees, then the maximum exposure would be 30-40 only. The remaining will be extinguished. That's how the resolution plan will work. The liabilities will be only in respect of the company and not anyone else. There won't be any personal liabilities which will be dragged into the process.
Just before we let you go, there were reports talking about how the lessors are now, invoking their rights, and Tatas, Indigos, etc. have been reported to be in talks to at least take those, aircrafts lease, etc. as well. What happened in Jet Airways case was, if I remember it right, that during the resolution process also they were able to take up these, assets. What do you think is likely to happen in the case of Go Air now?
As per the moratorium, because the minute the CRP initiated, immediately the moratorium is declared. And on the declaration of the moratorium, the assets can't be disturbed. In fact, the lessor can't take back those assets also, which would also include the flight which is there with the Go Air right now. Now, on some arrangements between the COC, if they permit, then yes, some of the lessors may be permitted. But generally, the normal norm is that no asset can be disturbed during the resolution process. The reason being, if that is being permitted, then you are depriving the company of its assets, which will result into reduction of the value. And the purpose of IBC is maximization of value of the assets.
Okay, Ashish, thank you so much for joining us and helping us understand this complex issue. We'll let you go on that note.